بنصرة الدين القويم أما بعد. Dear brothers, we know that Alhamdulillah a couple days ago the month of Muharram has started. That these months they were set by Allah يوم خلق السماوات والأرض, the day when He created the heavens and the earth. It comes in the Quran, إن عدة الشهور عند الله 12 شهرا, that the number of months according to Allah are 12 months. And these months were set by Allah. Minha arba'atun hurum, that from these 12 months there are 4 sacred months. There are 4 months that are given preference over the other months, that these are known as sacred months. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam explains to us in hadith that these 4 months are Dhul Qa'dah, Dhul Hijjah, Muharram and Rajab. That these are 4 sacred months, that in these months the tribes, the Arab tribes, they had this habit that they would fight often, they would battle with each other. But when these 4 sacred months even came, even they understood that they cannot fight in these months, that these are the months of amn, these are the months of safety, that no one can harm anyone else in these months. Not that it was okay in other times, but now there's no battles that can happen in these months. But they had this habit that if one tribe was battling with another tribe, then they had the habit that they would go and they would say that this month is not Muharram, rather this month is Safar, next month we'll do Muharram. They'll bring 1 month forward, they'll move 1 month back to suit their own means. Allah addresses this in the Quran, إِنَّمَا النَّسِيءُ زِيَادَةٌ فِي الْكُفْرِ, that this nasi that they do, they're bringing 1 month forward, bringing 1 month back, changing around these months. This is something that is extra on top of their kufr. Ziyadatun fil kufr. That this is a great sin. That these months, they were set by Allah, they cannot be changed by anybody else. From these months, there are 4 months that have been given preference. Arba'atul Hurum, they are Dhul Qa'dah, Dhul Hijjah, Muharram, and Rajab. 3 come in a row, Rajab comes alone. So this is the month of Muharram. The month of Muharram has been given special fadl. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam says that the most virtuous fast after the month of Ramadan is Shahrullah al-Muharram, or in the month of Muharram. That the most virtuous fasts are in the month of Muharram. And there's some ahkam that come with it as well. When Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam and the Sahaba, they migrated to Medina, they found that the Yahud would fast on Yom Ashura, meaning the 10th of Muharram. They found that the Yahud would fast on this day. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam and the Sahaba, they addressed the Yahud and they asked them, why are you fasting on this day? They said that the 10th of Muharram is the day in which Allah saved Musa alayhi salam from Fir'aun. So Musa alayhi salam would fast on this day and we also fast on this day. Yani, this is the day that Allah showed mu'jiza to Musa alayhi salam. This is the day that He saved him and his qawm He saved Musa alayhi salam and Bani Israel from Fir'aun. And out of gratitude, we fast on that day. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam says, we are more rightful to Musa alayhi salam than you are. That we have more right to Musa alayhi salam than you are. We, yani Muslims, accept Musa alayhi salam. We know that he was Nabi of Allah. That we accept him, we know he was Rasul, he was a Nabi. And we have Iman on this. Whereas, what did the Yahud do? Whenever Musa alayhi salam told them to do one thing, they did the complete opposite. Musa alayhi salam once commanded them that قُولُوا حِطَّةٌ نَغْفِرْ لَكُمْ خَطَايَاكُمْ, that enter this city, bow down and say hitta, meaning اغفر لنا, that seek forgiveness from Allah. Why? Because previously they had disobeyed Allah. What was their disobedience before? That when Musa alayhi salam went away for 40 days to meet with Allah Azza wa Jal, they took their gold that they had, they melted it, they gave it to a man called Samiri. His name was also Musa. He was also raised by Jibreel alayhi salam. His name was Musa Samiri. They gave their gold to him, he melted it, put it into a form of a cow, and they started worshipping this cow. So this was one sin that they did. Another is when Musa alayhi salam commanded them that we will go to this land and we will take back our land, we will fight with them. They say, you and your Lord go and fight, we're going to sit right here, we're not coming with you. So Allah gave them the adhab of Tih, that for 40 years they were lost in this desert, they could not find their way out. And finally, when Allah forgave them, and He told them, Musa alayhi salam told them that, okay, now we're going to get out of Tih, that go into this city, and when you enter the city, say hitta, that bow down in humility, say hitta, hitta yani, forgive us. What did they do? Instead of bowing down forward, they leaned back and they said hinta, hinta meaning wheat. These were what the Yahud were. That when someone told them go right, they would make sure they went left. That when the Nabi told them go right, they would make sure they go left. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that we're more rightful of Musa alayhi salam than you are. You are those qawm that disobeyed Musa alayhi salam on every step. That every time he told you to do one thing, you went and you did the opposite. We're more rightful of Musa alayhi salam. So the Muslims also started fasting on Ashura. And before the fast of Ramadan came, before the fast of Ramadan was made fard, the fast of Ashura was fard. Once Wahi came and the hukum came to fast the month of Ramadan, now Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam told the Sahaba that whoever wants to fast may fast, whoever does not want to fast, they do not have to fast. Yani is no longer fard, but there's still a great reward for it. What is the reward? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam says, صيام يوم عاشوراء أحتسب على الله أن يكفر السنة التي قبله, that the person who fasts on the day of Ashura, I have hope upon Allah, that I have this umeed in Allah that He will forgive this year before it. That whatever sins the person may have done in the previous year, Allah will forgive all of these sins for fasting on this one day. So we can see that this is a humongous reward, that we would have to be our own enemies to let go of this. To purposely let go of this, we would have to be our own enemies. That the reward for fasting on Ashura is أحتسب على الله أن يكفر السنة التي قبله. That Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, I have umeed in Allah, I have hope in Allah that He will forgive the previous year. Whatever sins the person may have done in the previous year, that Allah will forgive them. So then, there's one other thing that comes along with this. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Sumu yawma Ashura wa khalifu fihi al-Yahud." That Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, fast on the day of Ashura, but make sure you oppose the Yahud in it. What does that mean? Sumu qablahu yawma or ba'dahu yawma. That when you fast on the 10th of Muharram, which will be next Jumu'ah, when you fast on the 10th of Muharram, that make sure you oppose the Yahud in it. Why? Because as a Muslim, we should not be having any sort of tashabuh, any sort of resemblance with Yahud, with Nasara, with those who are not Muslims. Right? Let alone in something that is not permissible. This is something that is permissible. Rather, this is something that is ibadah. And it's such a ibadah where they're celebrating something that's mentioned in the Quran itself, that Musa alayhi salam, that Allah saved him from Fir'aun. This is mentioned in the Quran itself, and this is an ibadah, it's a good action. So, why are we still doing mukhalifat with Yahud? Because we do not want to resemble anyone we do not want to be mistaken for anything other than Muslim. Right? When we go outside, we should have our Muslim identity. So, khair, that's not the topic for today. So he says that oppose the Yahud in it. When you fast Yom Ashura, make sure you fast the day before it or fast the day after it. That the Yahud fast one day, we will fast 2 days. That we will fast either the 9th and the 10th. So for next week, it will be the Thursday and the Friday, or the 10th and the 11th, which is the Friday and the Saturday. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam also says regarding Ashura that man wasa'a Allah ala iyalihi yawma Ashura wasa'a Allahu alayhi sa'ira sanatihi. That whoever spends more on his family on the day of Ashura, Allah will spend on him throughout the entire year. That this day should be taken, that when we sit down with our family, perhaps we have something special to eat on this day. Perhaps we give a small gift to our family, whatever it may be. That spend more on your family on this day, Allah will spend more on you throughout the entire year. So again, Muharram is from the sacred months, that there are 12 months. In the Iddat al-Shuhuri 'inda Allah 12 shahra, that the number of months according to Allah are 12 These are months that were set the day that Allah created the heavens and the sky. From these 12 months, 4 of them are sacred. Muharram, which I just started, is one of these sacred months. We try to fast on the day of Ashura because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, whoever fasts on the day of Ashura, I have hope that Allah will forgive the previous year's sins. That the whole previous year worth of sins, it will be forgiven. When we fast on the day of Ashura, we make sure we try to fast 2 days, either the 9th and the 10th or the 10th and the 11th. So again, Ashura will be next Jumu'ah. So we try to fast Thursday and Friday, or Friday and Saturday, both days together. There are also some misconceptions regarding Muharram. We won't go into detail, but some say that this is the month when Hussein radiallahu anhu was killed. Uh, this is a cursed month. This is not the case. This is a cursed month. This is not the case. Some say Muharram has been given its sanctity due to Hussein radiallahu anhu's shahada in it. Again, this is not the case. That Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was fasting in Ashura before Hussein radiallahu anhu was even born. So again, this is not a wretched month. This is not a month of Nahusa. Rather, this is a sacred month. Arba'atun Hurum. This is from the sacred months. So again, we try our best to fast next Friday and try to fast the day with it, fast one other day with it, either before it or after it. The reward for this is أحتسب على الله أن يكفر السنة التي قبله, that I have hope upon Allah. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying this, that I have hope upon Allah that He forgives the previous year's worth of sins. So if we let go of this, we will be our own enemies. That a person to purposely say that no, I don't want this, they would have to be their own enemy. So ask Allah that He gives us tawfiq to act upon what has been said. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Anyone who has not performed their sunnah may do so now.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. As Shaykh Shahzaib was emphasizing, month of Muharram. Alhamdulillah, Muharram also marks the beginning of the Islamic New Year. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless everyone and their families with a safe and prosperous upcoming New Year, inshallah. Also, on Saturday, August 12th, inshallah, Nida-Ul-Islam will be hosting its community barbecue and Eid Fest here, right here on the Muslim property, inshallah. So that's going to be Saturday, August 12th. Please save the date for that. It's going to be from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. and it's open to everybody. There's going to be free parking and rides and food available for purchase. And we're looking for volunteers if anybody is available. Again, that's Saturday, August 12th from 12 to 6 p.m. All the volunteers will get free food, inshallah. And if you're available, please come and see me, inshallah, or somebody else from the management. Also, just a reminder that we do have our monthly calendar available, the hard copy in the back on your way out. Also, it can be printed from Nida-Ul-Islam.org, or you can simply go onto our website on your mobile phone and inshallah view it from there also. And also, brothers and sisters, a reminder for monthly donations. If you can sign up for reoccurring donations, inshallah, to help support the masjid and all the work which is being done over here, inshallah, you can simply go to Nida-Ul-Islam.org and sign up through PayPal, or you can go to Zelle. You can go into your account and through Zelle you can sign up through finance@Nida-Ul-Islam.org. That's finance@Nida-Ul-Islam.org. And as much as you can give, even if it's a little, as long as it's consistent, alhamdulillah, as we learn from the hadith, little but consistent, inshallah. So we ask you to please sign up for recurring payments, inshallah, through the app or through the website, inshallah. And also a reminder for our summer program, which is in session right now. We have children from ages 5 and up coming here every day. They're studying Quran with one-on-one classes. After that, they go into a structured Islamic studies syllabus. And along with that, they have their free time, recess, snacks. And inshallah, we're planning a field trip. And they also do baking sessions and also arts and craft sessions with our sisters who come in. So admission is still open for that. And classes will go on through August 17th. And finally, admissions are ongoing and open for our full-time Islamic school, the Academy of Sawt al-Furqan, from grades kindergarten to 12th, along with an advanced Hifz program, which is separate from the schooling, which we can do the Hifz with the schooling also. And finally, we have a junior Alima program for our daughters, for our sisters, in which they can study the first 2 years of the Alamiya course, and then also do their secular studies with it, inshallah. So admissions are open for that. You can go to sawtulfurqan.org or simply nidal-islam.org. You can ask me or anybody else from the management for any questions. And finally, on your way out, as a reminder, please donate generously. We have the donation boxes, the kiosk, and again, finance@nidal-islam.org for Zelle. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة.
الحمد لله الذي هدانا إلى الصراط المستقيم، والصلاة على من اختص بالخلق العظيم وعلى آله الذين قاموا بنصرة الدين القويم. أما بعد، فقد قال الله عز وجل في قرآنه المجيد: إن عدة الشهور عند الله 12 شهرا في كتاب الله يوم خلق السماوات والأرض منها 4 حرم، وهن ذو القعدة، ذو الحجة، محرم، ورجب. وقد حان علينا شهر محرم، وقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم: أفضل الصيام بعد رمضان شهر الله المحرم. وقال: وصيام يوم عاشوراء أحتسب على الله أن يكفر السنة التي قبله. وقال: صوموا يوم عاشوراء وخالفوا فيها اليهود، صوموا قبله يوما أو بعده يوما. وروي عنه أيضا أنه قال: من وسع على عياله يوم عاشوراء وسع الله عليه سائر سنته، أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. بارك الله لنا ولكم في القرآن المجيد، ونفعنا وإياكم بالآيات والذكر الحكيم. أستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له، ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، ونشهد أن سيدنا ومولانا محمدا عبده ورسوله، أرسله بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا بين يدي الساعة. من يطع الله ورسوله فقد رشد، ومن يعصهما فإنه لا يضر إلا نفسه ولا يضر الله شيئا. وقال الله عز وجل: إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي، يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كلما ذكره الذاكرون وكلما غفل عن ذكره الغافلون. وروي عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم أنه قال: الله الله في أصحابي، لا تتخذوهم غرضا من بعدي، فمن أحبهم فبحبي أحبهم، ومن أبغضهم فببغضي أبغضهم، وخير أمتي قرني، ثم الذين يلونهم ثم الذين يلونهم. اللهم أيد الإسلام والمسلمين، اللهم انصر من نصر دين محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم واجعلنا منهم. اللهم اخذل من خذل دين محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم ولا تجعلنا معهم. عباد الله رحمكم الله، إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى، وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي، يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. اذكروا الله العلي العظيم يذكركم، وادعوه يستجب لكم، ولذكر الله أكبر، والله يعلم ما تصنعون. أقم الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر، أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله، أشهد أن محمد رسول الله. حي على الصلاة، حي على الفلاح، قد قامت الصلاة، قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله.
Please straighten your lines, fill in all gaps. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين، الرحمن الرحيم، مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين، اهدنا الصراط المستقيم، صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. سبح اسم ربك الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى، والذي قدر فهدى، والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى. سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله، إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.